Hey guys, Boxing with B.
A-Rod without the paycheck.
Okay, quarantine life. What has it been?
It's been hard, but, television is showing all the best fights right now from the
It's
past.
all replays.
Yes.
And we are nothing new to rewatching stuff because I'm guilty of it. I watch a lot of stuff over and over and over again. Like, for example, Remember the Titans? I'll watch that movie over and over. But this guy is like the king of all of that. He will watch the same movie over and over throughout the day, and he'll still say, hey, check this out. I don't think I've seen this.
Yep. Parts that I missed that I didn't pay attention to.
All right, but when we translate it to boxing, we've watched fights over and over again all the time, and now look at us. Everyone's doing that.
Yep.
Because there is nothing live. So, I mean, aside from the news, but sports, nothing live.
Nothing live. Just people talking, oh, I'm going to call this guy out, but they know nothing's going to happen right now. So,
Speaking of which, let's focus on El Famoso Terremoto, Leo Santa Cruz against Gervonta Tank Davis.
okay.
Okay, what do you think of that matchup?
It's going to be good, but Tank has a big advantage in a lot of stuff.
So, we've seen this lately on Instagram, fighters saying stuff, posting stuff, but Santa Cruz actually released this video.
People might think that I don't have a chance against him, but I think I do. I may not be as strong as him, but I think with my speed, with my, throwing punches, I could overwhelm him and get him tired. And as long as he don't catch me with a good shot, I think I have a good chance.
You saw the video.
Yes.
What do you think? I mean,
To me, he didn't sound too confident.
yeah.
Like he had well, if he hits me and knocks me out, well, it's over. Why? I've never heard him say nothing like that before.
Yeah. But okay, let's break this down then. If we think about Gervonta Davis and Leo Santa Cruz, who has the reach advantage? I would say Leo.
I would say Leo too.
Okay. Power,
Davis,
speed,
equal.
footwork.
Equal too.
Who has better stamina, you think?
I don't know. Davis just has gone beyond rounds, so I think they're close.
I don't know. Right now, all that comes to my head is his last fight against Gamboa, and it didn't look too good.
No, but now he's
So-
fighting a young guy too. He's not fighting an old guy. A young guy could come to him, and Davis wants that.
What do you mean a young guy could come to him? Well, how old is Gamboa?
Gamboa is up there in age now.
Dang.
No.
I don't know. He still
Yeah.
looked all right.
No,
but
yeah, he looked all right.
who has the better resume of the two?
I think Santa Cruz does.
I would say Santa Cruz too. And the only reason is because when he was first coming up, I remember your line specifically. You said, man, I like this kid. And you're like, who is he signed with? Because it seems like every guy he fights, they want him to lose.
Yeah, he was fighting the top contenders out there.
And
At that
that's something
weight
that you
class.
didn't see right away. If you saw someone that was upcoming, putting on great performances, nowadays it's like, let's give him a little fight. Let's give him a little fight. But
Wow,
it
you
seemed
just
like
described Ryan Garcia there. Wow.
Oh,
okay,
man.
that's another subject.
Yeah. Before we
That's
go
another
on to
subject.
that, right now, Gervonta Davis and Santa Cruz, you say Santa Cruz has the better resume, and I agree with you. Who has the age advantage?
Davis.
Gervonta Davis does. Gervonta's what, 25. So 25. And then Santa Cruz is 31.
31.
6 years, that's a difference. But the weight difference is there too.
Yes.
So Santa Cruz, how he said, I think my speed can overwhelm him, my skills. But he said, as long as I don't get caught by a big
but the
punch.
problem is he does get caught when he's in there.
Yeah.
Frampton, or was it Carl Frampton? Is that his name?
Yeah.
The guy who beat him. He connected a couple of shots that, woke up Santa Cruz. And if Davis connects with those shots, it could be lights out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Before I was like, oh, man, just thinking, without thinking about the weight or anything like that, just based on performances, I just thought, Gervonta did not look good against Gamboa. There is no way Santa Cruz is going to lose. But then when we actually broke it down and you saw it for what it is, and then you heard what Santa Cruz said, I'm like,
It's going to change.
take a step back. I don't know about this anymore. And the fact that it's already in his head, him saying, I know a lot of people think that Gervonta's going to beat me. It's like, okay, everyone can see what's going on. But for him to say, as long as he doesn't catch me with the big punch, that's where it's like, He's admitting the flaw.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, you know, he has power, but he has to land it to actually send me to the canvas or something like that. That's a different story. I'd be like, oh, he's confident. But the confidence is a little iffy right now.
Yeah, he's not too confident.
But what if he's just he's not one to go out there and talk?
I didn't look at the way he was talking.
I know.
It did not look that way.
Well, hopefully during this quarantine time, they're both keeping active. They're both trying to stay ready to give a great performance if that is in writing.
Yeah.
But Gervonta posted something too. It wasn't like, hey, Leo, I'm ready for you or anything like that. It was just like, we're training. It said specifically, been working on the low.
Yeah, he's still training and stuff like that, just showing his moves. That's all he does, you know. He has power. I think he's going to come in. Leo's going to try to use his speed, and Davis is going to do what he does. He just walks up on him. If Davis feels that Santa Cruz cannot hurt him, he's going to walk right through him.
Okay. Well, I agree with you, but this is just on the media.
Yeah.
So that's all we've seen. We'll see it in the ring if Gervonta has actually been training, if he's actually focused and he's, well, I already said it, focused on boxing.
I think he'll be focused with him because he knows if he's not, this guy could beat him.
And what, you wouldn't think that against Gamboa?
Gamboa
or you just thought I'm fighting an old fighter, I don't have to do anything?
You know, just like when Lomachenko fought Rigondeaux. Everybody thought Rigondeaux's style, he was a little bit older, and look what happened. He couldn't keep up with the young guy.
Man, Lomachenko's just something else.
Yeah.